Okay, so just coming down here, let me go ahead and I guess bring up my map so I can show you the coordinate. Oh, crap! Oh, God, what's the cheat? God mode. Huh. I survived. Oh my gosh. Holy cow, that was really far.
What you want?
Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Thick Chick 33. I know I told you last time I was going to upload another Extinction video, but to be honest, I haven't had a whole lot of time to play around the holidays and everything. However, I did think that I might show you the island where we decided to build our main base. It's in the UnderForest, and I kind of love it. It's pretty fantastic. I actually discovered this island on my own when I was out exploring, and what I liked about it was that it had kind of natural defenses. As you can see, the cliffs of the island, the edges of the island come up, so they're kind of like cliffs. We put some spikes around it. It's not completely done yet. We haven't put spikes everywhere yet. But we sealed off all the main entrances with gates, and we were able to build like our houses up there. And I think it's pretty cool. The island's a good size. It does take a lot of metal to make those spikes, so not done yet. But I'll get there eventually. You can see Dinosaur Gate right there. I'll go ahead and give you like a close-up view later, but I just wanted to give you a good idea of the size of the island, because it's big enough for a decent-sized tribe. Obviously, we only have 4 people, so, you know us, we always go big or go home. So, the latest patch on ARK, so annoying. It actually grew back all the trees that we had, like, wiped out, all the trees and all the rocks and stuff that we had wiped out. Some good views of the UnderForest here. But with the patch that they just did, like, it grew some of those trees back through our buildings. It's really frustrating. And so I'm gonna have to chop them all down pretty soon. But Rain hasn't been on, Monkey hasn't been on. I've just been logging on to feed our animals mostly because all of us are really busy with the holiday. There's my big behemoth gate, the first one I put up. I put up another behemoth gate over here. You can see there's some rocks kind of sealing it off, so I did put some like fences, stone walls around it, but I didn't have to do too many. And this wasn't big enough for a behemoth, so I just put a little dinosaur gate there. Pretty cool. So, alright, I'll go ahead and... what am I going to do first? Stop at Rain's house, I guess. This is Rain and Ying's house. They decided to build up here on this rock. And Rain is not like me at all. Well, I guess maybe he is a little bit. But they asked me to build the house, right? So we were all just going to have one house, and so I built like a little house because the last house I built, if you remember, if you've been watching for a while, you remember the house on Ragnarok was huge. Like gigantic. Way more space than I ever needed. There's Rain, there's Yeeb, sorry. And so I built a little house, and then of course Rain was like, oh, it's not big enough. This is a nice view. I like this. So he built this house, which is of course is gigantic and beautiful, but still, like, how insulting. He wanted me to build the house, so I built it, and then he decided it wasn't good enough for him. Well, fine. You can stay here in your giant mansion. I will go live in my tiny house. Up here he's got, I think, an industrial grill, industrial cooker. Yeah, right here. Guess it's more convenient for him to have them in here. We do have a crafting hall. It's not done yet, so I'm not going to show you in this particular video, but we've been working hard on it. Yeah, it's a nice house. Rain did a good job on it. But too big for my taste. Maybe I just got burnt out after building that giant one on Ragnarok and then losing it when GTX Gaming deleted our server. Oh, you might notice too, we don't have any mods on the server. Not a single one, not even like S+, Structures Plus. Because Rain is insisting on hosting the server on GTX Gaming, and they don't allow a lot of mods. So over here is Monkey's house. He also decided to build his own house, thus rejecting me again. He's like Rain, he likes a lot of space, put a lot of effort into it. It looks nice. I like his porch. It's good. So he's got this is cool, he's got a little keypad to enter. But I don't really know. I think it's unpowered anyway. He hasn't logged on for a while, and I haven't gassed up his generator. See, there's a taxidermied saber tooth there and his little monkey. His fridges, yeah, they're unpowered too. Some other stuff that he's got in here. That's his elevator, but since there's no power, I can't use it. He worked really hard on this, and I basically listened to him all day just cursing at ARK because the building in this is so difficult. I can fly up to show you the top floor, the second floor. That's his RG Falcor. Going through here. Here's his second floor. This is kind of cool. He actually decided to do the entire roof in glass. That took a long, long time to harvest all that. So I do not have the patience for that. There he is, sleeping. So yeah, this is a great house. I want a fireplace. I just don't have the patience to be building it. So I will show you my little house pretty soon. Okay, so over here, ugh, this is the aviary, and I can't stand it. I started with an Aaron Longstaff build. You guys know what a huge fan I am of Aaron Longstaff. So I started with his aviary build, his Argentavis, but it didn't work. I mean, I don't know if he has his tree, when it patched in, it grew through the roof. It's really annoying. I don't know what he did, but I could not place things diagonally. I could not place them the way he wanted me to. This is here. I'm actually using cheats right now. Because the game spawned me in underneath that thing and I couldn't get out. I was stuck, so I had to use a fly cheat. So cheats are actually enabled right now, which I almost never use them. Okay, yeah. So, yep, this is the aviary. For now, I'm going to change it. I mean, it's real crappy right now. And of course, all these dumb trees that grew in. And then behind the aviary is actually the breeding pen that Rain built. Down here. So yeah, he built a breeding pen, and this is pretty funny. You'll see inside this tree. The patch made the tree come back. It looks like we built this building around it as like a shrine to the tree's majesty or something. But no, we actually chopped down that tree. It just decided to reappear. This is the big section, I guess, for our Rexes when we get them. And then the little one over here. It's nice. It's not completely finished yet, but it will be soon. So... yeah, Rain logged in like every day for forever, like played a whole bunch, and then he just kind of stopped, which is pretty typical with him. I have a feeling that if we're going to beat Extinction, I'm going to have to get on here and start breeding everything, like I did on Ragnarok, like I did on Scorched Earth. So anyway, here is my... wait, let me get my bird. I'm going to show you my little house, which is nothing like these giant mansions you see over here. This actually is an Aaron Longstaff build that worked out for me, but it was, of course, modified because I never use his exact builds. I like it. I'm going to eventually make a different house and make this into my garden area and my dodo farm, but for now it works really nice as my house. So in here, I've got my dodos and Piglet, that's Eeb's monkey. I don't know why people don't like this. Maybe because it's hard to climb up the ladder. So I made this little loft area, you know, where we could sleep, right? So I put 4 little beds up here, and then no sooner had I done that, look, I've got a great little balcony. It's perfect. No sooner had I put the 4 beds in here that everybody's like, oh, I'm going to move out. They didn't actually say it was too small, but you could tell. I know, I mean, I'm not going to lie. This ladder gives everybody problems, including me. But still, we don't need anything bigger, do we? No, we don't. This works just fine. I mean, how much time do you really spend inside your house in ARK? Especially when you've got a crafting hall. There's the little animal pen over here. It's small. So that's why I was thinking about using it for a garden. Yeah, some of our tames. This is not mine. This is a Volanosaur, and I think it's Ying's or Yeeb's. She goes by both names. So, it's pretty cool. Let me hop over here, see if I can get out. And it does, yep, see? It does fire little darts at everybody. It's pretty cool. She got him on the desert biome. So anyway, yeah, that's basically it. This is my base. In here, I've got my little dung beetle. We're gonna get more eventually, but for now, he's the only one. That's where we are building in Extinction. I really like this map. I love the Underforest. It's really safe. Nothing dangerous really spawns in here. And this is where I'm gonna build and start breeding. So yeah, thanks for watching.